What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Onyx. I'm still fly. I'm still fly. Let's know. I just love this for some reason. I don't know why. I'm still fly. Let's go. It could all be worse. I could be ahead like you. Clothes to make the man, but that poison's gonna kill you. From the inside, it's time to say what you just now. Say what you just now. I'm free. I don't know why I like to jam out every time I start it, but it's all good. Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's Sunday, 6 p.m. It's your boy Onyx one more time. I gotta stop with the music, and I think I need to stop with the T-Pain voice. What's happening, everybody? What's going on? It's Sunday. It's 6 p.m. It's your boy Onyx here, going full nerd, and as always, we got another comic book, movie, sci-fi related review for you. That's what I do, and I like to hang out with y'all. I like to talk. I like to say what's going on, but you know what? First, we've got to go with the shameless plugs, okay? And shameless plugs, there's nothing wrong with them, because if you can't promote yourself, there's no one else you can promote. So let me go ahead, take a sip of the adult beverage, and we're ready to get started. So just make sure, if you're watching here on YouTube and you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please go to youtube.com/goingfullnerd, hit the like button. If you're in the room, hit the like button right now. But go ahead, hit the like button and hit subscribe and hit the bell, ding, 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 in order for you to go ahead and be notified when I post new things on YouTube. In addition, what I would like for you to do is check out the audio podcast. Sometimes people don't have time to go watching YouTube, or they may not want to watch and look at YouTube videos, but you can check out the audio podcast, the replay, every week on Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or on this home, anchor.fm/goingfullnerd. So I think I got that out the way, other than go to goingfullnerd.com, where you could get, I'm not going to say it's the latest, but you'll get the press releases, the comic book news from major comic book publishers like DC Comics, Marvel Comics, Image, IDW, Action Lab, Dark Horse, whoever sends me the stuff from the press releases. It is what it is. That's the way it goes. Plus, you can get cool merchandise on goingfullnerd.com. Like, you could kind of see, this is the face mask. Let's take it down for a minute. We always talk about it. A few of you already got these. If you're looking at the YouTube channel, you got the face mask, right? But there's something you have not seen. Well, you've seen it if you're watching the YouTube video, but you are not realizing what it is. We got the new for 2020 Going Full Nerd shirts. That's right. Let me go ahead and stand up before we get started. Bam! Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all are not ready for the shirt. Y'all don't see the shirt. Y'all don't see the shirt. You know, yeah, some people got the old school black Going Full Nerd shirt, but y'all ain't got the all over comic book, the kapow, the pow. Y'all ain't, oh. I just had to throw it out there. It's out there. It's slamming. It's banging. Hey, it could be yours too for $25 on goingfullnerd.com. I just got to throw it out there. Though there's no paid promotion, that was a shameless plug. I am sorry. Just go visit. And you can also follow me on Twitter for a little more stronger content, and that's at Onyx1969. All right. I think I got all of that out the way. I think I got all that out the way. All right. Now, let's throw it out here. Yo, Netflix, man. I'm have to sit back and say, you know what? I was worried about Netflix a while ago. And, just looking at the different things, checking out the different shows and the Netflix originals. And some of them have been great, and some of them have been, not so great. But here's the thing. There's no doubt about it. I'm an 80s kid, all right? my informative years were in the 80s. I was a little kid in the 70s. Let's keep I'm gonna show the little platinum chin, the little platinum chin fuzz, and I'm gonna just throw it out there, you know. But I'm an 80s kid. I'm an 80s and 90s kid. All right. So, but here's the thing, you know, I grew up the fashion. I had the Izod shirts. I had the Lee jeans. We had the Cads back in the 80s. The shell toe Adidas. You know, and I grew up listening to what people call today classic hip hop. I'm gonna throw it out there. Some cats know me from way back in the day. Where we used to go up into the lunchroom banging on the tables and spitting rhymes. We used to do that. I'm not even gonna go out there like that. And most of all, I had Saturday morning cartoons, and I had cartoons in the afternoon when I came home from school. And I can remember rushing home, the junior high time, and freshman, first couple of, well, actually, I did it through high school. I was a bit of a nerd back then too. So the thing is I used to get home, and I can't remember, was it channel 11 or channel 5? I think it was 11. My New Yorkers would know this. GI Joe and Transformers. Man, those were the best back in the day. All right? They were the best back in the day. Yo, we chilled in the 80s and early 90s. Don't get it twisted. I was a young adult in the 90s, but I was still a kid at heart, but throwing out there. But make no doubts, I went on Netflix on today, which is, or I think it's a today or give or take a day. This is what the 34th anniversary of Transformers, the movie. All right? I'm going to throw out there, the day that Optimus Prime died. This is that movie right there was classic. Classic. Let me throw it out there one more time. Transformers, the movie, was a classic. And that was a classic that, it has not been matched. I mean, I know they've done Transformers cartoons afterwards. They've done Beast Wars. They've had comic book series. I'm not into all that. Okay. I like the OG. We crashed on Earth. We fighting Decepticons. Megatron was a gun. He was an old school gun. Starscream, Soundwave. Come on. Scatman Crothers as Jazz. Come on. You've got to say that this was a classic back in the day. And Netflix has the audacity to roll up and say, you know what, we're going to create a Netflix original anime based on what is now known as Generation 1 Transformers. So, here's the thing. I'm approaching this review of a mindset of a young Onyx of the 1980s I'm not going to say prepubescent, but the 1980s Onyx, okay, who just was all about the comics and cartoons, all right? I'm just letting you know. That was my thing. I'm approaching this from that mindset. So what can I call Transformers, Transformers War for Cybertron? It's a trilogy. This is part 1 called Siege. All right? First season, chapter 1 is Siege. It was what is that? 6 episodes. All right? So let's go ahead and talk about that a little bit. This in actuality was a soft, I'm going to say it again, a soft reboot. And that's the best way I can explain it. It took elements from Generation 1 cartoons and the animated film, in my humble opinion, and it repackaged it with a deeper storyline and connections between characters that I never knew and made me feel like a kid again. It really did. It really did. I mean, there were moments in this showing the history and backstory of the relationships between the Autobots and the Decepticons that were pretty much top notch. Like, I'll be honest, I didn't even know Soundwave had a clone. He had a clone. And dude was pretty gangster. Gangster. It's crazy. Okay? It's crazy. All right? I'm going to just throw it out there. I'm going to just throw it out there. But we're going to get this down. We're going to get this out the way. And then we're going to open it up, open the floor up to whatever anybody want to talk about. But this is the thing. I'm going to go out here. It took a moment for me to get my head around the backstory of these characters. Okay, so I just had the relationship between Prime, Megatron, Ultra Magnus, Bumblebee getting into the fold, Ratchet, and all of these guys, and all these names was like, yeah, ooh, and it was just flooding my memories. I was like, yeah, could not get my grandson to sit and watch Worth a Darn. He was like, yeah, okay, I got you, Grandpa. So I got to teach that boy right. I got to get him straight. So here's the thing, all right? It really fleshes out the Generation 1 cartoon series, in my opinion. All right? I'm going to throw it out there. Where the series left off really gave me a new appreciation for where the cartoon series started off. It really gave me a appreciation of what Transformers the movie from 1986 really meant to me back then and what it means to me now because I have the DVD. It's a slamming thing. It's hard to find, but it is one of the best animated features ever. And this, the Netflix animated series, is teaching. I'm not going to say it's teaching, it's bringing up the good feelings because it was well done. I'm going to throw it out there. Now, a couple of things. I could not get over the fact that a lot of my old school Transformers voices that I loved were not completely replicated like they should or could. I mean, Soundwave didn't quite sound like Soundwave. Optimus Prime was along the right lines. Megatron was close. Starscream sounded a little off. I don't know if anybody else felt that way, but I did. Okay. Um, Similar, but not exactly like the past, but other words. And anyway, it doesn't matter. Netflix did a good job. All right. They did a real good job on it. 6 episodes, I will say, starting worth watching. But what do I give? What does your boy Onyx give the series so far? The reason why I say I give it the series so far is because we've only seen chapter one. This is a trilogy. 6 episodes, chapter one. Probably another 6 episodes, chapter two. So we're going to figure this out. We're going to see it because they started the bar pretty high. I don't know if they could keep that level of intensity. A lot of shows fail when they try to keep that level of intensity. So I hope this one can give us the same twists and turns all the way through all 3 parts of the trilogy. So hopefully that works. So what do I give it? Yo, some of y'all might not like me for this rating. I'm going to give it a 4.8 out of 5. Now, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the story as well as seeing a lot of the fan favorite Autobots, you know, Optimus, Megatron, Bumblebee, Starscream, Jetfire, Ultra Magnus. I could dig it. We were all feeling that. But the reason why it got a 4.8 out of 5 is it's something about that animation style. I know they call it anime, but the animation style, I wasn't completely feeling. It wasn't exactly where I wanted it. It didn't take away from the story, but for me, it was a little annoying. That's why I docked it, a couple of points. I docked it a little bit, but it is a must watch. I can't place my finger on why that animation style just gets me just irritated. It's almost like you ever see something you want to scratch real bad. That's that animation style to me. It makes me feel just ah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I stop me if I'm wrong. Give it what you will, but I feel it 4.8 out of 5. It is what it is. Netflix originals, they're getting better and better. I'm getting ready to check out. Another one comes out this week, Power with Jamie Foxx. That should be interesting. You know, it is what it is. But it is what it is, folks. So yo, check this out. What I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna open up the phone lines. If anybody wants to call in, talk that yin yang, talk some smack, or bring up something that they want to talk about, hey, it is what it is. Keep your language clean. The only one that could cuss on my YouTube channel is me. All right, so let me take a look. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, Rad got jokes. Hey man, I'm working on the tummy. All right, I'm working on the tummy. I do eat good. I got to change up my eating habits. Share a little personal life with you. Went to the doctor, tried to go in the doctor like, yo, I'm good, doc, I'm good. The doctor said, no, you're not good. You you need to work, lower your blood sugar. You're diabetic. You need to take some medication. So they gave me all sorts of good stuff. So they gave me all sorts of good stuff. Probably shouldn't be taking it with this beer, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But you know what? That's the thing. That's life. As we grow older, we got to do things we got to do. We got to take care of ourselves. So we take it up, taking a look. My man Omar said he's flashing back to last week. He's got issues with Umbrella Academy season 2. Nah, Umbrella Academy season 2 is straight. They straight. It's good. Umbrella Academy, they right. Yo, time travel stories will get you messed up. That's all I gotta say. Time travel stories will get you messed up. If you try to figure out a time travel story, you're wrong. I'm just gonna say that. All right, let me take a look at that. Oh, you love the shirt. Yeah, you. If you weren't here in the beginning, this is the brand new for 2020 going full nerd shirt. Yo, it's actually kind of silky. Oh, I gotta do a photo shoot in this shirt. It actually goes well. It matches. It's a perfect match for the going full nerd mask. I mean, if you can't see it, it's a match of it's pretty much the same thing. So while you out, you can really get to. And that's the thing. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with my boy Red. My boy Red, he's been with me working on this channel for a minute, and he's the one to tell you gotta take care of health. You gotta do what you gotta do. So it is. Hey, sometimes we don't want to hear it. We want to stay bold. We want to stay like, oh, we got this forever. Nah, we still gotta work at it. We just gotta work a little harder as the older we get. You know, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So here's the thing. This is the thing about time travel, folks. When you're doing time travel stories for television, you got to stick to some sort of rule. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Umbrella Academy bends, breaks, twists all the rules. It is what it is. If you've also been watching the last season of Agents of Shield, it's the exact same thing. Time travel rules. Are you actually going back in time, or are you branching off an alternate reality? And that's what they end up becoming. All right. So this particular shirt, this is an extra large. I'm just swole. The muscles is just swole, according to you know. Yeah, I'm glad my wife ain't in here talking because I start talking about muscles and swole. She'd be like talking smack. I ain't got time for that. Shh. Don't tell her I said that. But anyway, but we're approaching that time, folks. So as we approach that time, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, we're going to take some more ideas. We're going to start posting more stuff. We're going to start posting some random podcasts throughout the weeks. If you have not noticed, I dropped a little bit about the Black Widow Mulan thing that was going along all week. You can check the video out here on the YouTube channel, Going Full Nerd, or you can check out the podcast. It dropped on the podcast first. So it makes it your priority to make sure you check out the podcast on one of the streaming networks. iHeartRadio, Pandora, Spotify, Anchor.fm. Look for Going Full Nerd because we had some good info put out because Mulan is getting released for $29.99. Okay, $29.99 on Disney Plus Video on Demand. Okay? But the only way you're going to get it is if you're a subscriber to Disney Plus. So you got to pay Disney Plus prices and then $30 on top of that. Check out the video, check out the podcast, drop your comments on the video, or record your comments on this number for the podcast, and we'll take that information after the fact. And remember, the call-in number is 202-643-4208. You can call at any time, leave a message. The only days I pick that number up is Sunday, 6 p.m. And that's if I'm taking calls. But it is what it is. All right, folks. Yes, that's the live action Mulan I'm talking about. But anyway, folks, it's that time. I'm going to cut it short. I'm going to finish my beer. I'm going to get back to playing some video games and trying to figure out what we're going to listen to and watch for the rest of the week. It's going to be a busy week for me. Man, work is no joke. But anyway, folks, remember, if you can't say anything nice to anybody, don't say anything at all. Send it to me, and I will say it for you on Twitter. Or I'll say it for you online. But also, I just got to throw out there for all of my Transformers fans, I hope you enjoyed the review in the beginning. And I will say, all right, Autobots, it is time to roll out. Peace, y'all, and I'm out of here. Let me hit that funky music. There you go. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
I'm still fly, I know. I'm still fly, let's go. It could all be worse, I could be a hater like you. It could all be worse. Pills to make the man, but that poison's gonna kill you. From the inside out, so right.
See, this is the part where you get a little behind the scenes stuff. I'm going to tell you right now. What I need y'all to do, make sure y'all hit that like button. I'm counting names inside this chat room, and I don't see enough likes on this video. Hook a brother up. I mean, I see Adam, I see Thomas, I see Omar, I see Red, I see Brian. I mean, there should be at least 5 more. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. Work with me. Work with me. Anyway, peace, y'all, and I'm out of here. Cheers to all the haters, 'cause you proved to me that rising to the top was my destiny.